Once I stepped on the court, it made me feel like I could do anything at all.
They give you all this motivation, just keep on going, keep on, reaching your goals.
We're a close-knit group, and it's fun to hang out with them and practice and just make memories. It hooked me. It definitely took a spot in my heart.
It helps me do something that I love, and I want them to be proud.
This program puts everyone in a leadership role, growing together and trying to make your school a better place for all students to be. It doesn't matter where they come from.
It changes opinions of those that are quote unquote different from everyone. And it really does lead to respect. Finding the sport and the athleticism that the sports bring, but then the friendships that develop and the character that develops for our athletes and unified partners as they learn to help out and everything.
I play basketball, and to be able to teach other kids how to play it together is my favorite. Basketball is you practice once a week for like 8 weeks.
Favorite activity with Special Olympics is the track and field event. Well, I have done track and field, so I feel like I personally relate to that event the most. I would say the very first time that I attended the big track meet at DeSoto, it was just extremely memorable.
I just think that it's an important part of me now, getting to work with Special Olympics. Like I said, my calling for working with kids someday came from that, and I don't want to stop.
Our Special Olympics and Play Unified programs are just very rewarding. You get to see all ability levels really, truly play on the same field and compete in the same way. And they build those bonds that, might necessarily not have been in place if it wasn't for those programs.
It's the athletes, the students that grow your program. They go home and they show their friends their gold medals, and just the sense of pride because they've been included. Getting more students involved, whether it be the Special Friends or the Unified, getting more unified is obviously the goal that everybody wants, so that inclusion is there. Since being unified in our school, I know there was the big R word push to end the word, and our school really took to that. And while the R word spread rapid through our school at one time, now you can find even some of the kids who think they're too cool for school now turning to somebody and saying, hey, don't use that word. We don't do that here.
We have our special ed athletes coming out from the Special Olympics program that are playing unified with high school students, and they're getting to know each other on the field, learning from each other through a day of play, and socializing maybe with students that they normally would not get to meet just in the halls and during a school day.
It's fun for Pleasant Hope. We're just a, not very big school, but yet at the same time, there's a lot of pride that we've put in with our student council advisors, helping with Special Olympics and those types of things. And for me, it's a great cause for our school. It's a great cause for our kids. And, one of our biggest things at our school has been the idea of positive relationships and building that, not just with teachers, but all the way across the community. We talk about sometimes in school the idea that, you have your core subjects, and we talk about grades and getting good grades, and you got to do this to graduate. But there's so much more to education in the public schools, and understanding that serving others and helping others out is one of the biggest things you can learn growing up. Helping kids understand the importance of serving is one of the greatest qualities we try to teach kids every day.
There's plenty of different ways to be involved. You don't necessarily have to be on the field. You could go to meetings, you could plan, you could be a part of other programs.
just the biggest feeling of just like gratitude that I have all of these peers and teachers that are so involved in this, and knowing that the #1 goal is just to include everybody and make everybody feel welcome, which they should feel.